As a boy, I would look at all these videos and pictures and think, how cool would it be if I could be on that trip?
There's just not anything like it that I know in the world.
Hello everybody, I'm Martin Jenner, Head of Sales at LUEX Surf and Snow Travel. This is our third episode about the impact of COVID-19 on surf travel, where we hear directly from our partners about the restrictions to their destinations. My guest today is Champika de Silva, Area Director of Sales at the Anantara Peace Haven Tangalle Resort in Sri Lanka. Good day, Champika. How are you doing?
Fine. Thank you for asking me to join in today. Martin, I'm happy to update you on what's going on in Sri Lanka. So, yeah, if that helps us in really making people feel better about visiting us again, it would be the best way forward to give them all information that's available right now.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, Sri Lanka's a big destination for surfing, and for this winter, we want to make sure people can get back
Yes.
with confidence. And yeah, great to hear from you. Yeah, so how is it? What's the current situation like in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, current situation is that things are getting back to normal. People are moving around. We were locked down for 2 months, but on the 18th of May, they relaxed the curfew, and we had a curfew on, so not just a lockdown, to prevent people from getting together. So our first concern was to prevent the community spread, which we've done successfully. And right now, it's only the people in quarantine centers. Those are people who are being repatriated to the country. So community spread is arrested. So therefore, the rules are relaxed and people are getting back to normal, little slowly but surely. The strictest of measures are being practiced, where your mask is mandatory. And all the places that you visit, including supermarkets, hospitals, wherever you go, social distancing is practiced, sanitation, you have hand sanitation, washing your hands, all that is being practiced. So the locals are traveling. So concerning the hotels, we're slowly getting our act back together and getting ready to welcome people. So Sri Lanka is getting back to normal pretty fast. We are planning on opening the borders on the 1st of August.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, that's great. That's really good news. Probably one of the first countries to have international travel again. It looks like. I guess there's been a huge impact on the flights and the visas and everything, but that should be back to normal from August 1st. Or do you have any other information there?
Yes, there is a concern about what the air costs would be, but Emirates had already confirmed that they would operate flights to Sri Lanka from 20th of June, and we are compiling information on the other airlines that would be coming back, and we have strict measures in place to welcome guests back to Sri Lanka. The main concern would be to keep the country safe. So we have different things like who can visit, which airports will operate, what are the visa procedures. So do I have time to explain that to you?
Yes, sure. So this is the new visa procedures for everyone arriving from the 1st of August, basically.
Right. Yes. So we have, all nationals are welcome and all types of travelers, whether groups, families, individuals. And the Bandaranaike Airport, Colombo, the Ratmalana Airport and Mattala, all these airports will start operating from 1st of August. And the visa procedure would be that all travelers will need a valid visa to enter, and that will be issued for 30 days. And then once you arrive in Sri Lanka, that could be extended up to 6 months. An online visa, there's a link that you could go online and apply for your visa.
Similar as before, I assume.
Similar as before. And then we have a visa fee of $100, which might be a bit of a problem, but then I think that is in order to facilitate the tests required and also whatever else that needs to make it safe.
The visa wasn't free before as well. Like it was less than that. It was about $30, $20.
$30, and then now it's gone up to $100. So that's the only change. And then for the visa application, you'll need booking details, certified accommodation, meaning a proper hotel, not a B2B like guest house. Then the full itinerary in Sri Lanka will have to be provided upfront, and the return air ticket, and you will also have to give proof of a medical insurance. Then there's a minimum stay duration of 5 nights in Sri Lanka. Then independent audit, professional audits will be done to certify accommodation providers as well. That is to make
Okay.
sure that everybody who is going to accommodate guests are properly, under
The
the
hotels are
control of
ready.
the government. Yes.
Yeah.
And then they will do pre-departure COVID-19 PCR testing as well. Because
Okay.
it will be done before you come, and then before you leave the country. Also, there's PCR test that will be done.
So
So if you do your yeah.
sorry, carry
yes.
on. No, I was going to say, so they'll test you when you come off the airplane and before you
Yes.
leave as well, 2 tests.
No, if you provide a PCR test, then you
Okay.
don't need to do the PCR test on arrival. But
Okay.
before you go, then they'll be tested again to make sure that they are not, they've
Bringing
not
it back.
contacted it while they're here. So,
Okay.
and then the airport will have very high intensity sanitation measures. And then moving around Sri Lanka, also they will check on transportation providers, tourist sites, and everything else will be properly, checked, and will be under strict control to make sure that there is no room for people to contact COVID-19 while they are in Sri Lanka. If they come uninfected, we don't want to go back. We don't want them to go back with any
Okay.
trouble from here. Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the plan currently in place to welcome visitors to Sri Lanka. Yeah. So that's in general.
Okay, great. And so your hotel is closed at the moment?
No, we didn't close
You
Anantara
didn't actually
Tangalle. We didn't actually close because we had a few
But
long stay
you had
guests
a few
who
long stay
stayed
guests.
with us.
Okay,
Who
wow.
stayed with us
Yeah.
through lockdown, and they had a
Yeah.
really lovely time. They posted beautiful images of their birthday parties and how they enjoyed staying in a 22-acre land, open spaces. I mean, that what better place to be locked down in? The
Exactly.
beach.
Wow, okay, yeah.
I think they had a
Wasn't
good time.
aware.
So because of that, we had it open very, very, softly, so to say. So now domestic travel has started. So we have local visitors throughout. So that's keeping us fully occupied, the team in the resort. So the restaurants are temporarily closed. We are doing in-room dining, but we will open the restaurants the moment we have more people coming in, and guests are offered private villas and in-room dining to make sure that it's safe and that they are quite comfortable. So for now.
Okay, sure. Yep. Just taking my headphones off. This is better. Okay, so you've had to make some changes to the hotel to how it runs?
Yes, we do. We have a really extensive and very detailed COVID-19 safety protocol. So we have a brand standard which is known as Stay with Peace of Mind for Anantaras. So we have to practice everything that is in the brand standards as well as tailor make it to suit our resort. So we have from arrival to departure different things that we do. So welcoming into the hotel, we will need a health check done when they're making the booking. There's a checklist that will be sent to the guests that will have to be filled in and sent. We will also not have any cash transactions during the stay. It will all be credit card transactions to avoid money being transferred. And then from the beginning till the end, we will have if you're taking the transportation through the resort, we will have our own driver and the vehicle that is properly sanitized, going to the airport, bringing the guests back, social distancing, wearing masks, gloves, having masks and gloves in the vehicle for the guests, and we will have disposable masks and gloves so that they can use and throw it away. And then we will also have telephone charging cables individually provided with hygienically packed and sealed cases. So valet parking is not operational for now. So we will have, if guests come in their own vehicles, which is for local guests, this is not for international guests. I mean, they'll have to park their own vehicles and come in. So when guests check in, everything would be e-documentation more or less, so that we don't have any signing and sort of doing things where contact is required. Then we will also fully comply with the government regulations that are in place given to the hotels. Tourist board has also strict regulations that are given, so we will be aligned with the guidance that whatever they've implemented, and have more things. So of course, checking the temperature, then the individual welcomes, check out in villa or in room, and the rooms will have UVC sterilization of all everything that is in there. So the sanitization wise, we have invested heavily on everything that is needed for the stay at home project. So as I told you, the Anantara brand standards are very rigid, and they have set aside rules, and all resorts were made, to buy all equipment that are required to make sure that everything is in place, like sanitizing your shoes on arrival, the sanitization mats. So there's a big list, and I'm happy to share with you our protocol document that will give you in detail.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, I think we can link that then in the description of the video, so people can read that for themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it in terms of what we're doing at the resort. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but with all these changes, basically everything's going to be running as normal. I mean, all the restaurants will be open, or are there any other like bigger changes?
For the moment, we are keeping the restaurants closed because we are doing tailor-made a la carte menus for them. But we will open the restaurants the moment the
resort is open. Okay. So likely from August 1st.
That is a plan. We've already got bookings from regional markets. India, unfortunately, is really badly affected. But the Middle East, we have Malaysia, Singapore, and the various destinations that are quite near to us would be the first to start coming back, from my gut feel, because I think Europe will take a little bit more time. But I can see Germany settling in, and then lots of interest from them. So
yeah, I think so.
We're keeping our fingers crossed and hoping for the best on how things will evolve.
Perfect. Yeah. And obviously all surf services at your resort should still be running as well. Are you able to?
Yes, all services are running. The swimming pool for now, our PHI visits us very regularly, and I think we've got permission to operate the pool. And in the villas, you have private pools. The gym, all the activities, the kids club, all that will be open, but with strict practicing of social distancing and highest of hygiene and security in place.
And will you still have a surf team on site?
Yes, we do, and we have a very nice SOP for the surf hygiene protocol, personal hygiene, and then of course disinfecting of all gear and getting cleaning, disinfecting the surfaces, equipment and surf shack area. So we have a very nice SOP, which again I can share with you, and I can move it, forward it to you, and then you could maybe have it on, attach it with this segment that people can refer it if they feel that they would like to see more details on it.
That'd be great. That'd be really great. Yeah, thanks so much. Yes, that's pretty clear about the resorts. That's been great. Have you made any changes to the booking terms and conditions? For example, changed the payment deadlines at all in light of the pandemic, or allowed anything in case travelers can't arrive to the resort? Are they able to rebook, or what are the details here?
Yes, we are very flexible in what we do, and we are very happy for guests to sort of rebook if they want to change dates. We've been very flexible because this is not something within the control of anybody. So it's no point in us trying to be. We need to understand the situation and then support you as well as guests. So all the guests who have booked and who wanted to change dates, we said no problem. So guests who booked for 2020 and they moved for 2021, we maintained same rates and said no problem. You can come in 2021. Cancellation terms are pretty lax at the moment. I mean we take it case by case, and we try to booking terms and conditions remain pretty much the same as before. But of course, the situation is not normal. So we are always willing to work with you and make sure that we support your efforts, and also we make your guests comfortable and that they don't feel, restricted unnecessarily in having to sort of stick with the booking in case something goes wrong. Sure. For example, you're talking of various different scenarios that we hope will not happen. So yeah, we've been very flexible. We're willing to be flexible in terms of what makes sense.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Okay, great.
Pleasure.
Yeah, well, that's actually everything I had from my side. I was wondering if you had any other questions for us at all.
Yes, so I wanted to just find out from you whether there's interest from different parts of the world for surfing holidays as it is, or what's your feel about?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, it was suddenly, I mean, in March, April, it suddenly went to 0 requests. Basically,
Yes.
everybody was still kind of working out what was going on and what was happening. But now it's getting a bit clearer. We're definitely, requests are picking up a lot, and it's not
Right.
normal yet, but there's definitely
Yes.
requests coming in. And the general message that we're getting is people want to travel as soon as they can. It's rather the government restrictions, risks of quarantining. I think if countries are able to let people travel, our clients are going to want to be getting on those flights. So I think once the borders start to open up again, it's going to bounce back pretty quickly. At least, yeah.
That's
so,
pretty nice to hear that, because every one of us want to hear it from people like you who are sending the guests. Actually, we are ready to welcome them, and they can they can feel very comfortable in a resort like ours. They can be pretty safe because we've taken every measure to make sure that the highest security and sanitation levels are maintained to ensure that they can have a nice holiday. Although the fear is around us, I think we need to get on with our lives, and that we need to really feel safe. And having a 5-day mandatory stay in Sri Lanka, so it's a nice place to be,
I don't think many people were going for less than 5 days.
I think so, and also we have wide open spaces. Even when it comes to rooms, the corridors are all open and very airy. The balconies are open. So, in terms of this social distancing and the feeling of being in open air, I think you have it at the highest level in Anantara Tangalle. So I think you can guarantee that the guests will feel we are very good.
I would agree. Yeah, definitely. Even and the whole area around there, Tangalle as well. It's less densely populated than the Weligama or than the other more.
Absolutely, it's 22 acres of coconut land.
Yeah.
And then you can just wander around without bumping into somebody. And then I think the way it is going, we would not have full hotels and full house where people will be banging into each other. And in Anantara Tangalle, even if we run the full capacity, we still have lots of space to be, stand away from the others and to maintain the social distance required for the time being. So, but as I said, right now, the community spread is arrested. So Sri Lanka is free of COVID. Within the community, it is only the people who are being repatriated and immediately sent to quarantine centers that we are getting people who are infected. So those people are not allowed out and they are treated immediately. And our mortality rate has been very, very high. Our deaths are really low. It's only 11 people. So I think Sri Lanka is a good destination for visitors who really want to get away from the lockdown and start traveling back again to start with, I think.
Perfect. Yeah, it's great to hear. Okay, wow. Yeah, thanks. Thanks so much for your time, Champika.
My pleasure.
Great talking to you. Thanks for all the updates. Really good to hear it straight from you. You definitely have the best information. If you don't mind, we'll carry on checking in with you from time to time, see how it goes.
Yes, and I'll keep on updating you on everything that we're doing.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, great.
Pleasure. All right.
Thanks to you. Thanks to all the listeners, and let's start traveling as soon as possible. Feel free to check in with us. We'd love to assist you. Okay. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
We at LUEX are all about finding the best trips for you, for your requirements, your ability level, your taste and preferred style. Just the best options in the world.
LUEX offers you the world's largest selection of travel packages. We can offer you hundreds of unique and absolutely amazing travel experiences. No matter how special your requirements are, we will have the right option for you, guaranteed. choice is only one side of the coin. The other one is the LUEX Objective Expert Advice to help you select the best option available. We have visited all destinations ourselves and know exactly what package will suit you and what won't. We also guarantee you the best available prices. In the unlikely case that anybody offers you the same package at a lower rate, just let us know and we will beat that price for you. We will be there for you 24/7, and we will spend as much time with you as it takes to find the best travel package possible and to assist you before, during and after your trip. Last but not least, you will enjoy the highest customer protection possible. Check out our website for details. We are living on repeat business and will make sure you get what you deserve.
Seen enough? Well, then give us a call if you want to ride the most amazing waves or some of the world's finest powder. Just check out LUEX.com.